Alright, I watched this garbage, now you have to suffer through it with me. This is a fucking Navy training video on pronouns. For the Navy.
Hi, my name is Johnny and I use he, him pronouns.
Hi, and I'm Kanchi and I use she, her pronouns.
And we're here to talk about
I swear to God, when people if somebody ever introduced themselves to me like that, I'd think I'd hit them.
pronouns.
What is a pronoun? A pronoun is how we identify ourselves apart from our name.
No, unnecessary. Normal human beings identify themselves and introduce themselves by saying, "Hi, my name is Matthew." Like,
And it's also how people refer to us in conversations.
refer to us in imagine every time you go to someone, "Oh, hi, he slash him." "Oh yeah, hello, she slash her." Every time you talk to them, that is so fucking creepy.
Using the right pronouns is a really simple way to affirm someone's identity.
Yeah, because it's totally not insulting at all to have to look at a person who probably looks like what they are, man, woman, whatever, but then have to say to them, "Hi, you look like a man, but are you? Because I can't really tell." Like, that's not insulting at all.
It is a signal of acceptance and respect.
Except that normal people consider it disrespectful, and it's even more disrespectful when you force this idea on the entire world.
If it's a signal of acceptance and respect, how do we go about creating a safe space for everybody?
You could join the real world where safe spaces don't actually exist. Because the world ain't very nice, okay? Get used to it.
That's a good question. A really good way to do that is to use inclusive language. Instead of
Inclusive language means address everybody unless their skin is white.
saying something like, hey guys, you can say, hey everyone, or hey team.
Ugh.
Yeah, and now that you say that, another way that we could show that we're allies and that we accept everybody is to maybe include our pronouns in our emails, or like we just did, introduce ourselves using our pronouns.
But what would I do if I misgender someone?
You grow up and walk away and move on with your life.
I think the first thing to recognize is that it's not the end of the world.
Now that's shocking actually, because usually SJWs do consider it the end of the world to misgender somebody. So much, in fact, that there's literally a law, at least here in Canada, that if you do it, you can be fined. I'm not sure about other countries, but you can be fined in Canada if you misgender somebody. And SJWs all over the world do act like it's the end of the world. So, you better be careful. They think they think it is the end of the world. So if you say to them, it isn't, you're offending them.
You correct yourself and move on, or you accept the correction and move on. The most important thing I can tell you is do not put the burden of making you feel good about your mistake on the person that you just misgendered.
Yes, but that's what society does now.
Oh, thank you for telling me that.
Yeah,
Thank you for telling me that. I'm acting.
and another tip for you to remember their pronoun next time, it's in your mind. Kind of go through a progression of 3 good things about the person using their pronoun. So let's
What?
say the person chooses to use they, then you will in your mind go, they have a nice shirt, they have a nice smile, they are really smart. So that kind of sticks in your brain.
That is so helpful. I want to know, what would I do if I want to know someone's gender identity or pronouns?
The most important thing is do not pressure anybody into giving you their pronouns.
Yeah, don't pressure them, because they'll pressure you into hearing about them. So don't worry, they got you covered.
Some people may be going through the process of discovery and they are not ready yet to tell you what their pronouns are, and that's okay.
So I
Yes, but if you use the wrong one, they still get mad at you.
should just lead with my pronouns and they may follow or not, and if they don't, then I can just continue to use gender neutral language.
Yes,
The other option is to drop all this shit and talk like a fucking human being and not like, what was that robot called? Sophie or something?
exactly. Just to share something with you that
Hi, I am Matt. I use he, him pronouns. What are your pronouns? I will address you by your pronouns.
happened the other day at a cookout I was at. We were talking about pronouns, and somebody was disagreeing with how different people see themselves as different pronouns, and The argument was, if you look like a female, then it's she, her, because that's what's normal. And if you make me call you something else, then you're infringing on my rights. And I was really taken aback by the comment, and
Now, you see, there's a huge difference here. You are conflating the pronouns with being trans. If somebody says, I'm trans, I'm a woman, then I'll just simply say, hello. Well, not literally, of course, but I'll talk to them like a woman. But that's not what this video is. This is about pronouns. Even totally normal trans people who are biological men but became women, or biological women who became men, most of them, the sane ones, would still just consider it totally respectful to say, hello miss or hello sir. But pronouns is the he, him, she, her, ze, zer, all that fucking bullshit. A trans person does not always require you to say hello he, him. So no, you're conflating just being trans with including the pronouns of everybody. Not the same thing.
really wasn't sure how to respond, and the only thing I could really think quickly to say was, it's not about you at all, and it's mostly and ultimately about respect.
It
Go
is
to
about
therapy.
respect. That's an important point to make, and I think you did the right thing. I think it's important to keep it short and simple.
Yeah, because this entire process is really short.
What I would have said to help them understand better is to talk about mispronouncing names. For
Oh, all of a sudden we're back to names now. I thought you didn't want to do names anymore.
example, my name is Johnny, spelled Jony. And it's normal for someone to pronounce my name like Joni, but if
Who the fuck pronounces Johnny as Joni? Name one person who does that.
I were to tell you over and over again, my name is Johnny, and you insist on mispronouncing my name, I would feel disrespected by you.
Correct, but again, we're not talking about misgendering somebody. This video is about not remembering a person's pronouns and keep saying she, her over and over and over again. I will absolutely call a trans woman a woman, because that's what you're transitioning into. But I'm not going to keep saying, hello, she, her, hello, she, her, hello, she, her. You are literally conflating two different things as one.
Some names are very difficult to pronounce, but do you know what is very easy to pronounce? She, he, they.
Oh, just because it's easy to pronounce. Okay, if a name is difficult to pronounce, there's also something called short forms and nicknames and things like that. Well, that was fucking cancer. How do you feel after watching that with me?